Rights, advocacy and discrimination. A case study presentation. This is Billy, Angie and Malia. Billy, Angie and Malia are young artists. They're also Aboriginal. They meet at the local youth centre to hang out and do art. They experience discrimination almost every day. This discrimination is confusing to them and they don't know their rights. They don't understand. Billy, Angie and Malia are not alone. More than 60% of young people don't know their rights. This is Georgie. Georgie is a youth worker at the youth centre. Billy, Angie and Malia have asked Georgie to explain about human rights and discrimination. Human rights are a number of basic rights people around the world have agreed are essential. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights was adopted by the United Nations in 1948, and it says that human rights should be the same for all people everywhere. Georgie explains that they have rights as young people and also because they are Aboriginal. History of human rights began with the Magna Carta and includes the Convention on the Rights of the Child and the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. Georgie says that discrimination is unequal or different treatment that causes harm, and it can occur in many different ways, including ancestry and ethnic origin. The Human Rights Commission of Australia has laws preventing discrimination, including the Racial Discrimination Act 1975. These laws are to protect people's human rights and protect people from discrimination. Georgie looks up the Australian Human Rights Commission website. It has information on discrimination. And Georgie explains that discrimination is a breach of human rights and sometimes it occurs indirectly, where you experience prejudice because of the way others perceive you. Georgie shows Malia, Billy and Angie how to make a complaint if they've been discriminated against. Georgie has become an advocate by providing advice and guidance. Georgie has supported Angie, Malia and Billy to assert their rights. Advocacy supports young people to participate in the process of protecting their own rights. Georgie is also following the Youth Work Code of Ethical Practice, which are based on human rights. Human rights are universal. They are also inalienable. People everywhere in the world are entitled to them. Children's rights say that no child should be treated unfairly on any basis. The Victorian Charter of Human Rights protects the freedoms and rights set out by the UN Declaration, and the rights of Indigenous peoples protects the special cultural rights of Indigenous peoples. The United Nations oversees the nations which have ratified Human Rights Declaration, and there are a number of human rights organisations around the world that report on human rights, including Amnesty International, Human Rights Watch and Global Rights.
Created using Powtoon.